the first obstacle, use all of the balance elements and the rope to get to the last step before dismounting to the platform. Next, mounting the spider walk with hands and feet on either side. Use the rope to get to the yellow frame and then the frame to the trapeze before dismounting to the platform. Take PVC pipe in each hand and slide as far along the scaffolding as needed to reach the yellow cross scaffolding. And from the yellow cross scaffolding, slide the second set of PVC as far as needed to reach the last set of PVC and get the last set of PVC as far as needed along before dismounting to the platform. Walk along each of the balance elements, no skipping on this one, to get to the last roller and then roll it as far as needed to dismount back to the blue platform as indicated. So there's no set point you have to reach, just as far as you need to go. Up next, stepping onto the platform and using at least the first and last of the holds. You can skip if you are able, making sure you don't contact the ground at any point, as is the rule with all obstacles. No grabbing around the bolts on these, just grabbing onto the holds themselves. And from the cone to the dismount platform. Make sure you land on the platform, not past it. Up next, leaving the platform before you remove either of the keys from the locks. Move the keys along the locks as far as as many or as few moves as needed to get one of the keys all the way to the end before dismounting. If you do drop a key before you've got one all the way to the end, then you have failed the obstacle and you need to drop and move on. But as soon as you get one all the way to the end, as indicated, you can dismount. You can also bring the second one along if you want, but you just need one in the end before you dismount the platform. Up next, going from the platform, taking the chucks in each hands, unlock the drop and complete a lâcher onto the bar and unlock the drop and complete lâcher to the UFO. Make sure you stick the catch before dismounting to the platform. Finally, run up the warp wall 3 attempts to get to the top, hit the buzzer to finish your run. Using each of the balance elements, the steps and the rope and the bosus to get to the platform from the last step. Use hands and feet on the spider walk as normal, and then go from the spider walk directly to the rope, onto the frame, to the trapeze before dismounting to the platform. Take a PVC pipe in both hands on one and slide it as far as needed to dismount to the platform. Up next, use all of the balance elements to traverse to the last roller and then roll the last roller as far as needed to dismount to the platform. So you must dismount from the last roller to the platform, but you don't have to move the roller to a certain point, just as soon as you feel comfortable. Starting on the platform, climb onto the first wall, climb up or around, and transfer to the top of the second wall, and then climb over the second wall and dismount to the black mat on the other side. Return to the middle platform and swing along the holds, making sure you get the hook ball to the last carabiner before dismounting. So one hook ball in the last hold, last carabiner before dismounting the platform. Up next, grab onto the bar, complete a lâcher to the cliff drop, pull it out, and swing to dismount past the black mat onto the floor. Finally, run up the warp wall indicated, 3 attempts as needed, and hit the buzzer to finish your run. Use hands and feet as needed on at least the first and last step, but we recommend using all steps to get to the platform. The kids division are going to swing along the fixed handles at the bottom and then onto the ring only before dismounting. So they can skip as many of these these handles as they want. They just got to get to the platform from the ring. For the mature kids division, they will continue past the handles. Again, use as many or as few of these handles as you want. You can skip the first one, skip the last one, but you go from the ring onto the tire handles. With the tire handles, you just need to get to the last tire handle before dismounting to the platform, as Sasha is demonstrating here. From there, swing out onto the ropes using hands and feet as needed. Any part of your body, use at least the first and last rope to get from platform to platform. Stepping onto the platform, walk across the slack line to the midway points and then continue on to the end point before dismounting. Make sure you stick the landing on the last square before dismounting. Climb along the side of the wall and then transfer to the other wall and climb across before dismounting to the platform. Use at least the first and last of these holds, making sure again you're not grabbing onto the bolts, just grabbing onto the resin parts of the holds, and make sure you leave the platform before you grab the first one and use the last one before dismounting the platform. Next obstacle, either reach out or jump out to the set of rings and then complete a lache to the second set of rings, and from the second set of rings, complete a lache to the third set of rings, and from the third set of rings, dismount past the black mat. Finally, running up the indicator warp wall, you get 3 attempts to get up there and hit your buzzer, 30 seconds rest between each attempt.